The story about Ping. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young dog named Ping. Ping lived with his mother and his father and 2 sisters and 3 brothers and 11 aunts and 7 uncles and 2 cousins. Their home was above with 2 wide islands on the Yangtze River. Each morning, as the sun rose from the east, Ping and his mother, his father and sister and brothers and aunts and uncles, and his 42 cousins were marched one by one down a little bridge to the shore of the Yangtze River. All the day, with hunt for snails and little fishes, pleasant things to eat. But in the evening, as the sun set in the west, la 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 la, would call the master of the boat. Quickly, Ping and all his many family would come scurrying quickly. They would march one by one over the little bridge and onto the white ice boat which was their home on the Yangtze River. Ping was always careful, very, very careful not to be the last, because the last to cross over the bridge always got a spank on the back. But one afternoon, as she shadows grew long, Ping did not hear the call because at the moment Ping was the wrong side of trying to catch a little fish. By the time Ping was the right side of the mother and his father, and his aunts were already marching one by one over the bridge by the time Ping near the shore. His uncles and his cousins were marching over. By the time Ping reached the shore, the last of his 42 cousins and crossed the bridge, Ping knew he would be the last. The very last step, if he crossed the bridge, Ping did not want to spank. So Ping hid behind the grass, and as the bird came in the full moon, soon in the sky, Ping watched the white ice boat slowly sail away the Yangtze River. All night long, Ping slept near the grass on the bank of the river, with his head tucked under his wing, and when the sun rose up from the east, Ping found he was all alone on the Yangtze River. There was no father or mother, no sister or brothers, no aunts or uncles, and no 42 cousins to go fishing with Ping. So Ping started out to find them, swimming down the yellow waters of the little river. As the sun rose higher in the sky, boats came. Big boats and little boats, fishing boats and railroad boats, houseboats and log boats. And all these boats had eyes to see. But not here could Ping see the white ice boat which was his home. Then came a boat full of strange, dark fishing birds. Ping saw them diving for fish for their master. As each bird brought the fish to his master, would give it a little piece of fish for Ping. Closer and closer split the fishing bird. Near Ping now, Ping could see shining rings around their necks. Rings of metal makes the top. The birds could never swallow the big fish they were catching. Soup, soup, splash, then swam under the yellow water to the river. When Pink came up to the top of the water, far away from the fishing birds, she felt like crumbs floating to little rice cake crumbs made up fast to a houseboat. As Pink on these crumbs, he came nearly and nearly to the houseboat. Then splash, splash! There in the water was a little boy with a boy on his back, which was tied to a rope from the boat, just as all boys on the river are tied to their boats. In the boy's hand was a rice cake. Oh! Cried the little boy, and up dashed Pink and snatched at the rice cake. Quickly the boy grabbed Pink and held him tight. Quack, 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 cried Pink. Oh, 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 phew, yelled the little boy. Pink and the boy made such a splashing and such a noise that the boy's father came running and the boy's mother came running and the boy's sister and brother came running, and they all looked over the edge of the boat at Pink and the boy splashed into the water of the Yangtze River. Then the boy's father and mother pulled at the rope, which was tied to the stone on the little boy's back. They pulled and they pulled, and up came Pink and the boy onto a houseboat. Oh, a duck dinner has come to us, said the boy's father. I will cook him with rice and onions tonight, said the boy's mother. No, no, my nice duck is too beautiful to eat, cried the boy. But down came a basket over Pink, and he couldn't see no more of the boy or the boat or the sky or the beautiful yellow water of the Yangtze River. All day long, Pink could see only the thin lines of sun, which shone from the cracks in a basket, and Pink was very sad. After a long while, Pink heard the sound of owls and felt the jerk, jerk, jerk of the boat. As it was rolled down the Yangtze River, soon the lines of sunshine, which came through the crack of the basket, turning rose color, and Pink knew the sun was setting in the west. Pink heard footsteps coming near to him. The basket was quickly lifted, and the little boy's hands were holding Pink. Quickly, the boy dragged Pink over the side of the boat, and Pink slipped into the water. The beautiful yellow water of the Yangtze River. Then Pink heard this call, la 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 lay. Pink looked, and there, near the bank of the river, was the wise ice boat, which was Pink's home. And Pink's eyes mother and father, and his eyes were much one by one, up over the little bridge. Sweetie Pink turned and swam paddling toward the shore. Now Pink could see his uncles marching one by one. Paddle, paddle. Pink hurried toward the shore. Pink saw his cousin marching one by one. Paddle, paddle. Pink near the shore. But as Pink reached the shore, the last of Pink's 42 cousins marched over the bridge, and Pink knew that he was laid down. But a merchant came up over the little bridge and stank. Came the stank on Pink's back. Then at last Pink was back with his mother and his father and 2 sisters and 3 brothers, 11 aunts and 7 uncles, and 42 cousins, home again on the wise old boat on the yonder river. The end.